So, yeah, I'm sorry that I had to go on this rant, but it made me just realize, like yesterday, how my children's like seen every single part of me and still love me unconditionally. I don't have to put on a mask. I don't have to, like, they don't question me. I don't have to, like, they just love me for me. I don't know how to put, like I said, I don't know how to put it with words. It's just that I'm so sick and tired of being around people who rather have fake people that's going to stab them in their back, who's going to do all this stuff to them because y'all not so used to having somebody genuine around y'all. It's like y'all want to put the people that are genuine, like and I appreciate my children for that. That's why I always like being home. Like, I don't have to pretend. If I don't like you, if I'm mad, I'm going to be mad. If you're saying something out of pocket to me, I don't have to put on that fake smile and swallow it and keep it moving. Like, I could just be mad. You know that I'm mad. And then I could go to my room and then I will be okay with it. But constantly got to be questioned. Like you're hiding something, or you're trying to do something malicious to somebody on purpose. Like, I don't understand why people feel like there's not genuine people out there like that. Like, it's so aggravating. So when Gillian is spilling all this to me, like, I'm like, damn, were you ever really my friend? And to be a whole 100%, even really, she was really never technically financially in a place to help me out. She just had resources where she could. And every single time, like, I always made sure, like, I told her I appreciated her. I told her I did all that. So for you to make it seem like I was ungrateful and then want to tell my personal business, what I'm going through behind closed doors, just to make yourself seem righteous, I could have went back to him 1,700 times. That's my decision. That's why I also said in the previous video, that's why I don't judge nobody. If you go back 300 times, eventually eventually something's going to happen. Either you're going to realize, oh, I need to leave and not come back. You're going to be put in the hospital, or worse. So for me, have been in them situations, I don't judge nobody. But like I said, my best friend was the type of person who thought she was better than a lot of people. And because she could find a dude that pays her bills, she could find a dude that would do whatever they said. I've been masculine my whole entire life. My whole entire life I've been masculine, and look where it has got me. Look at where it's got her, because at this point, her and her husband is completely not together no more. He done moved on to a new place, and I think at this time she was staying with her mom, or she was like basically couch surfing. Ooh, that was hard for me to say. Oh, she was starting to go through it her damn self. That's why I said, like, karma don't wait for it don't matter how long, but karma eventually comes for you. Oh, it came for her a couple of times. So while she up here, so when Gillian is telling me all this, I'm like, oh, okay. So I said, okay, well, she ain't got to worry about me. I have my daughter. I'll just be over here and she could be over there. So I end up, after I did my whole little spiel to God, I ended up getting a job doing, the same thing I was doing at the group home, taking care of behavior women with disabilities. And mind you, by the time I had left the first group home, like, I hated it. Like, I hated it. I really did. And I was so upset because there was other jobs that I was trying to get and I couldn't get them. And I ended up getting that one. So mind you, it was overnight for 3 nights, I think from 8 to 8. And I had ended up, like, I wasn't making friends with a lot of people, but there was one particular girl, lady that I'm gonna call her Linda, that I made friends with. I would see other women in there, but she was really the main one because she had 5 kids. I had 5 kids, so we could, like, once again, trauma bond. We could understand, but her trauma bonding, she went through more stuff than I did, like, and she was doing more stuff than I did. I was not into that stuff, but she's the one who's actually told me to go get my daughter tested because she was saying, because she had an autistic son, and she was like, your daughter is showing the same symptoms my son was showing. You need to go get her tested because I think she's autistic. So I said, what? Really? But okay. But then I remembered it's possible, not that I'm saying it's hereditary, because it possibly could be, because their dad's sister has a special needs child too. And I think she was autistic because she never was talking. I insert that because it comes back up later in the story. So I'm like, yeah, I think it's gonna be because they're getting kicked out of daycare. The daycare is like, she doesn't want to listen. She, like, it's just like, so they even tell me I need to get her tested. So when I start the job, like, I hate it. I seriously hate it. So because I work overnight, I had to put in a petition. So I asked Linda, like, could she, like, because we have 5 kids, technically we could not watch each other kids because we have over the limit of children, which I felt like was stupid because y'all don't have night care. So if I end up getting a job for overnight and I'm having somebody willing to watch the children, why can't, you know what I'm saying? And at that time, our rooms, like, was close to each other. So all she had to do was just keep going to my room and checking on my kids. And then my son was there too. So he was like 11, 12. Yeah, because the next year he was going into middle school. But we kind of, like, bypassed that. But that's what she was doing every time I was going to work. Mind you, I didn't stay at this job for long because where the bus would drop me off, because mind you, I'm taking the bus.